I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. We're back. Unfortunately, a bit of a glitch on the intro, but to bring the hype, actually, Atlanta, Georgia, if you like Game 5 Grand Finals, give me a hell yeah.
That was pretty good.
That pretty good. There. I was ready to say a lot of people just wanted a 4-game series, but they're actually hyped up and ready. I'm hyped up too. Maybe I'm blessed, guys. American Regional Qualifiers, a full 5-game stretch. MDL, full 5-game stretch. Here we are yet again. Good luck at TI. Slacks, what do you think about a 5-game stretch right there? I'm sorry, I just out there.
Oh, downer.
Game 5 though, Game 5 though, man. This is hype.
I mean, of course it's hype. These are the teams that we wanted to see. The games have been extremely interesting, and now we get to see no holds bar. Both these teams going for everything that they can. No saving strats at all. No holding back. Bring it out. It's time, boys.
Yeah, it's time. We've already seen a lot of interesting lineups. We've seen the Oracle with the Huskar brought out a little bit of cheese factor from Team Liquid. Yeah. We've also seen in this last one, the support Tidehunter, which actually works out really well in the laning phase, because that would be the worst part for the Tidehunter, right? Yeah. But you don't really have a disable and anything, but they actually paired it with the Furion, and he's got the best single target, like slow for... And he's also paired up with like the best range physical damage dealer that you could possibly have. You know, and so he's actually made this really nice combo where they're just like gush and run at a hero, and what are they gonna do? None of them can fight back, not against that. So it's been a very interesting series, very enlightening about how many heroes are viable, especially in some different positions.
Love the experimentation, and like you said, we get a little bit of everything. Game 1 was a 100 kill, like bar brawl, super entertaining. A stomp from one side, a stomp from the other side, one cheese game. I guess if you go to Game 5, this should be the odd cheese game. But I'm curious actually what it is going to be. Both teams coming out from the break, maybe they colluded, maybe we're gonna have some sort of epic WWE draft Game 5.
Yeah! I have to wonder, like, how much do they have left? Yeah, right. How much do they have left that works, let's say? Because, you know, oftentimes we see, like, interesting picks and, like, oh, that's cool, but it doesn't work. Right, but here we've seen like every single one of the kind of unique situations that they're being brought to Dota are all working out successfully.
Here's some highlights, of course, of game number 4, where it was the Liquid show for the most part. In particular, Miracle Anti-Mage really kind of hitting it home.
What is it about Anti-Mage that makes him so good against even non-magical based damage lineups? That we've seen him first phased, he was third picked in this situation. What do you think makes him so amazing that these teams are all turning towards him at this moment?
He seems to be out-farming every carry by such a dramatic measure that, like, you used to watch every single one of these AM games. He's getting so big, and that was like a mainstay, like, oh, AM, he's so mobile, he gets his Battle Fury, he out-farms everybody, but usually not by this big of a margin. We were looking at A-Mage with like 10,000, 15,000 net worth lead on the next hero. I think that's part of it. I think he's also still strong enough stat-wise with his talents and stuff to be able to be a part of some of these earlier team fights. It's all about team fights, right? He still provides a presence.
I think he can still farm despite the neutral nerfs too. I think he's like one of the only heroes that can farm.
Yeah, he does it so quickly, right? It doesn't affect him as much.
Maybe it's less about the hero and more about the players. I mean, Miracle and Rezo are extremely talented at this hero. I'm not sure that we will see Anti-Mage be such a huge pick in a different tournament, because
I think so. I think AM's probably one of the...
Everybody likes to have their signature AM, like back to, what is it? Was it not maybe, but who would play like even like the early Hyperstone, like pick up AM.
CTY.
CTY. You know, it's like everyone has their kind of AM. I know Envy is very fond. Back in the day, Ritsu was very fond. I mean, Anti-Mage is like a core's like, I don't know, play toy that they love to have their own signature style with it. So I think there'd be a lot of experimentation and innovation with AM at TI.
Yeah, we've seen Diffusablade, Shadowblade from Miracle. Not this game, but earlier series.
Yeah, we'll never
it's kind of cool. Every single carry has their unique fingerprint on the hero. I never thought about.
Yeah, it's fun. We actually have our MVP as voted on by you at home who are watching. Curious to see if it will be our Anti-Mage player.
0% Miracle?
0% Resolution.
Ouch. Damn. But no surprise, Miracle is up there at the top. His Anti-Mage performance phenomenal. Mind Control, he gets the 1% on this one, but I think you should get him a little bit more loving. Anti-Mage is not going to be able to get that kind of dedicated farm timing without that support staff, without that space creation. It is a team effort here. And we'll just have to see if it's going to be a race to the AM in this upcoming draft, or if it's something that may find its way banned in the first phase. Do you think that that would just be going too far, banning AM in the first phase? Or do you think with this Game 5, with this grand final meta these teams are playing in, it might be warranted?
You could do it if you're Team Liquid. You could ban AM in the first phase. If you're playing it on, stick with your guns, no Wisp, no Coddle every game. It's the only way.